We're going to be reacting to True Green's honest opinions about Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I kind of am interested because I feel like he has a lot of good opinions on sometimes, or most of the times, well spoken. I kind of want to see. Oh my God, that was loud. Oh God, whoa, wow. Sorry.
And here it is. I have played Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and now I have opinions. But since this game is a remake, I kinda have to talk about him in a different angle. Sinnoh is not one of my favorite regions, but far from my least favorite. I have my problems with Diamond and Pearl, and a tiny bit with Platinum, like the over-reliance on HMs and weird progression, and these games addressed some of them, but unfortunately BDSP didn't fix some of the flaws, and even added a couple of their own. Because of how faithful these games are to the original, a large percentage of my experience was virtually the same. And I'm not going to be talking about these elements because I'm not reviewing Diamond and Pearl, so it's going to feel like I'm harping too much on the negatives and changes, because the awesome aspects of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, like Sinnoh's route design, exploration, post-game, and atmosphere, all stem from the originals. While half of the video will be dedicated to the cons of BDSP, they only represent a small fraction of my feelings toward these games. I'm actually going to start with the negatives, then move on to the neutral stuff and general gameplay, and end up at the positive aspects. And since the cons come first, I'll start with... I want to begin by talking. Of course, I knew that these games were marketed as faithful remakes, and I was always in the mindset that BDSP weren't going to include much or any Platinum content. But it seems like fans don't have a set definition, or at the very least, a consensus as to what faithful remakes even mean. The answer is, it's relative. These felt less like Diamond and Pearl remakes, and more like Diamond and Pearl Switch remasters. I have nothing against chibi style. Technically, Oras is chibi, and I was totally on board with the Ace Awakening's art style. But none of that excuses how one-to-one the overworld is. Even the cutscenes look like HD remasters of the original. Considering the Gen 4 overworld is already 3D, BDSP's world is just an enhanced version of it. There is barely any additional set dressing or details that make use of the fact that these games have been remade. Not just when it comes to the world, but the design, story, and progression. Apart from the underground, there was no attempt to elevate the source material, and worse, they didn't attempt to fix a lot of the flaws that Diamond and Pearl had. These games would still be faithful to the essence of Sinnoh, even if their Platinum fixes were still included. When playing Brilliant Diamond, there is no general feeling of, oh, I can't wait to get to this next place, I wonder how they translated it, because the answer is, they did it the exact same way. Did I say, oh, that's what that detail was supposed to be. It's more fleshed out now, because nothing was made deeper. Compare that to Oras, where each interior has unique world-building details that weren't in the original. Even the very faithful routes had details that the originals didn't have, like Wingles flying around and craters in Route 114 and 15, which all helped make the environment feel more real. But they were still faithful. Nobody says Mr. Briny's house is less faithful now that it has wooden beams, more furniture, and a ceiling light. Even Let's Go, which had a very faithful overworld, had tons of details that are faithful to the original, but still elevate the source material. In BDSP, there are super select few places that have these sorts of minor changes, like the petals in Floroma Meadow, lighting in Eterna Forest just like in Platinum, and the snow and frost on the buildings in Snowpoint. These are all faithful to the spirit of the originals. They simply weren't in Diamond and Pearl because of the hardware limitations. So I thought these minor updates would be present throughout a majority of the game, but there is no good reason that they weren't. I'll talk about the graphics in general and what I did enjoy later in the review, but right now I'm talking about the general art style and philosophy of this game's appearance, and how there was no real time or effort put into making it look special. Ultimately, my experience wasn't that of playing a new highly anticipated Pokemon game, but rather just replaying Diamond and Pearl on the big screen. Far from my experience of Oras or Let's Go. At the end of the day, I had fun because they are literally Diamond and Pearl, and I had fun playing those games in the first place. But the one major addition that they did decide to include wasn't the most positive of changes in my experience. Tacking on a permanent EXP share on a game that wasn't made for it, without any changes to the existing level curve of the gym leaders and trainers, was a bad move in my opinion, especially in a region with so much to explore and many optional locations that you should be able to visit during the main game without worrying that your team will become overleveled. It was around the third gym when I noticed this problem. My team was already overleveled for Maylene, and I knew that Crasher Wake's team was the same level as Maylene's despite the decent amount of content there was between them. This was fixed in Platinum, but in BDSP I had to assemble another 6 Pokemon and make various strategies in order to not become overleveled, like using my second team when exploring optional locations. By the 8th gym, I had a team of 12 Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I was one of the people that were very on the side of the experience shares should be on at all times. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Grinding does not make the game hard. It doesn't make the game fun. You're out of your mind. But I do understand where he's coming from in this regard, because this game is, since it's literally the exact same games
the level curving is horrendous. Like, there were times I was over level. There were times where like I was on par, and it'd be like, what's going on? Like what's like, why? Okay, all right. And I get it. Like, the AI is supposed to like kind of make it okay, because they did make the AI in this game a lot smarter on some trainers and a lot better in some moments. But like, for the most part, it's like if you're gonna make a game like this and you're gonna make a decision like that, consider the pacing of the game. And like he said, right, in Sword and Shield, it's okay to have that on because those games are relatively long. These games you can beat in like 10 hours. You can beat these games in 10 hours. Sword and Shield were like, what, 25, 20, 30 hours of a big roster of Pokemon to choose from. This was like, you know, this is like, this is whatever. Like, this is what, like, the fact that this is, I'm not gonna hold you. Before, I made a video about this. Before the games came out, I was all for them having the experience share on. I was all for them doing this, right? But when you actually play the games, it's like, damn, like, you know, like, it's weird. The pacing in this game is terrible. They didn't do a good job at making this game like everything he's saying so far. I agree with everything he's saying in this review so far.
And I never once grinded. I only battled trainers. I imagined that my team would be 10 levels above Volkner's if I played the same way I did the original games, with a normal sized team. What's weird is that some of you didn't have this experience, and I don't know how. I suspect a lot of people just avoided a good amount of trainers, or didn't notice that they were slightly over leveled at times. The fact is, I had to actively try to prevent this game from becoming way easier than it was in Gen 4, especially with affection. Now that friendship is tied to affection...
Wait, I think a lot of people, the reason why they didn't have a lot, like if you did not battle every trainer on the routes, you probably have no idea what he's talking about. Like, and I understand why somebody would skip a lot of trainers. Those route designs, while they're good, like the routes themselves are really, really good, there are way too many trainers. And the game itself is slow as hell. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but when I was playing through BDSP, those battles took longer than normal. And it was like, you expect me to go through an entire route to get to Salacion Town with like 20 fucking trainers? And you know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of, but the end result is you're actually over leveled now for Maylene and Wake. And so now it's okay, cool. I can see why somebody would skip hella trainers, because it's like, dude, like, man.
Let's talk about the Pokemon League battles. A lot of people say that the over-leveling you get from EXP share is fine, considering you'll need that and affection in order to beat Cynthia. I'll talk about the actual strategies that the Elite Four and Cynthia employ later in the video, because the difficulty of these battles are inherently good, but they are not a good justification as to why your entire gym leader experience should be downgraded. This difficulty jump is very unprecedented. In fact, this was fixed in Platinum.
Yep.
The solution to the XP shares over-leveling problem was to have a large team of 12 like I did, then that ultimately made the Elite Four and Cynthia too hard, because I was not over-leveled against competitive teams. But if I had a party of just 6, my Pokemon would be over-leveled enough to make battles against the Elite Four and Cynthia more fair and balanced, but then my battles against the gym leaders would be too easy. It just seems like there is some kind of level scaling issue no matter how I play.
Right. I feel that. No, he's right. Listen, he's right.
Out of all the environmental changes they could make, the one that they did do was block the secret entrance to Wayward Cave with strength boulders, so you couldn't get a Gibble at the correct part in the game they were designed to be acquired. And even worse, I don't think going back to breakable...
Now I want you all to know, listen. I know a lot of people don't know this, but that is a Platinum only thing. It's the exact same way in Diamond and Pearl. I think what a lot of people, I think a lot of people have what we call Platinum syndrome. And if you don't know what Platinum syndrome is, I got you. Most of the time, Pokemon Platinum, or most of the time, right? A lot of people have like the third game syndrome damn near, where they remember all these key things about the third game and that's it, right? So like Pokemon Emerald, I can tell you everything about Pokemon Emerald, but I forgot about Ruby and Sapphire, which is why to some people, Oris kind of seems off-putting, right? But in Diamond and Pearl BDSP, a lot of people remember Platinum. I did the exact same thing. I went under that bridge. I was like, wait a minute. Where the hell is... I can't move? It's the exact same way in Diamond and Pearl. But in Platinum, when you go in there, you're able to go down there and get your Gibble. A lot of people have third game syndrome. That just is what it is. And I feel like it's more evident in Diamond and Pearl and Platinum because the Diamond and Pearl games were so flawed that when Platinum fixed them, it was like, oh my God, you damn near knew it like the back of your hand. In this scenario, everybody that's played these games knows so much about Sinnoh through Platinum because why play through Diamond and Pearl in 2021? But here we are playing Diamond and Pearl in 2021. We paid $60 for it, you know? But I was that ass today or 2 weeks ago, I was 25 when I realized what third game syndrome is. Because a lot of people's nostalgia is from the third games in the Pokemon franchise. A lot of people love Gold and Silver because that's some of their favorite Pokemon games. But I promise you, we all think about Crystal when we go back to Johto. I think Red and Blue is probably the only time that people understand the difference because Yellow is so humongously, like it's hugely like jarring compared to Red and Blue. Like it's big. Like the difference in Red and Blue and Yellow is apparent, you know? They think of Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Exactly. Like a lot of people, when you think Johto, you don't think back to the original games. Those games have problems. They think of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So they think that like, oh, hey, you know, these are Sinnoh games, but it's like, not like these are Johto games. It's like, nah, these are modified Gold and Silver versions with crystal events in them. That's it. It's weird.
The Grand Underground was, for the most part, the most innovative part of the game.
It was best. It was the best part about the game. Listen, the Underground is the best part about this game. The Underground is the best part about this game. I was in that gym for hours. The Underground is the best part about this game. You're not lying to me. Stop. Pokemon following you needs to die. Because they keep fucking it up. The best Pokemon following you feature is in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Facts. You can ride Pokemon. You can fly on Pokemon automatically. All that shit. It's been what? They did it in Sword and Shield. Did it in this game. They need to let this feature die. I'm sorry. Because they don't get it right. They do not get it. They do not get it right. They don't get it right at all. And it's like, yo, why are y'all like this? At this point, just let it go. At this point, fuck it. Throw it away. Throw the bitch away. Throw it away. Oh, people are going to complain about it. Who cares? Throw it away. Because they can't do it. They scale down monsters that should be big as shit. Small as hell. Rayquaza is this small. Nah, throw this shit away, bro. Throw it away. There's genuinely no reason to have it anymore. If that's what they're gonna do, just throw it away, bro. We don't need this feature no more. Give it up. Give it up. Just give it up. Stop complaining about it. Give it up.
The Dowsing Machine app was my best friend, but in BDSP, I can't use it properly because the player isn't able to move while pressing on the Pokedex. It's not how the Dowsing Machine was designed to work.
Wait, really?
Unlike the Elite.
Whoa! I didn't notice that. Wait. 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 Wait, 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 are you serious? Wait, 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 huh? I thought you could use it the entire time. That was the whole purpose of it. You can use it while you're walking. No? You can't do it in these games. Fucking suck. I'm sorry.
For each Elite Four member was harder to defeat than the last for me. These battles stuck out in my mind with sets like Flint's Will-O-Wisping, Strength Sapping, Minimizing Driftlimb.
That would be banned. That should be banned. I want you to know that should be banned. That should be banned. The fact whoever Ilka designed these teams, I'm not gonna lie to you. If somebody do me a humongous favor, let this video go viral. Leave a like, all that extra bullshit when it goes live. Listen, whoever at Ilka designed these Pokemon teams, you should be banned forever. I don't want you to ever touch a Pokemon game ever. Have y'all not looked at Driflim's moveset? Have y'all not seen Driflim's moveset?
The AI was flawless too.
Crazy.
Lucian sent out his sap-sipping Girafarig when I was using my grass-type Pokemon. I was around the same level as Bertha's
Crazy.
when I entered the Pokemon League, so the fights were fair yet very satisfying. But Cynthia was a different story.
She's a monster.
5 out of her 6 Pokemon gave me hell.
She is a demon.
Challenging Pokemon than her flame-orbed Milotic with Recover and a Yachi Berry-eating Garchomp that was faster than any of my Pokemon and had a super effective move for every single Pokemon.
She is a demon.
To defeat her.
I love her.
Any battle I've ever had in Pokemon. Again, remember that my Pokemon were pretty much 6 to 8 levels below hers and had no affection. I didn't bring any fairy types, and my team wasn't tailored to defeat any specific trainer. This will be the most memorable battle I've ever had. Slightly above Ultra Necrozma in red. I screamed and straight in my throat when I finally defeated her with my last Pokemon one move away from being knocked out.
I'ma say it. I'ma say it.
Forget about the competitive level rematches in the postgame.
Yup.
I have my gripes about the EXP.
Yup. Wait, before we switch topics, listen. We have to have this conversation. As a community, we need to have this conversation. Cynthia is the best champion battle ever created. Like, I get it. Leon was unbeatable. He had a really good team. Blue was really good. I get it, right? But Cynthia, whoever made Cynthia's team, the executive decision to give them all competitive sets, the AI work, the Elite Four in BDSP is the best Elite Four we have ever gotten. That's the best Elite Four we've ever gotten. And what sucks about that is these are the best Elite Four battles we've ever gotten, but these are one of the worst games we've got. These are one of the worst games we've ever gotten. So it's like, damn, you couldn't give us this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Man.
But every location and interior looking exactly like it did in 2006 makes the game look bland. This has nothing to do with the style or skill of the artists, it's just a choice they made that didn't resonate with me. What I do want to praise is the lighting in this game.
Talk.
It's my favorite thing about BDSP.
Talk.
Surfaces and textures aren't as real as other Pokemon games. The literal lighting feels the most realistic to me. And that's the correct way to do stylized games. I do prefer getting some new arrangements in remakes, like how Oras had the Primal Reversion theme and revamped Archie and Maxi Battle theme, but they try to be faithful with the soundtrack as well, and the result was pretty good. Almost all the tracks are as good or even better than the original. The only ones that really disappointed me were Cyrus's battle theme and Route 210.
Okay, I thought that was just me, because they did not make Cyrus's theme like sound that crazy. To be honest, they didn't make Cyrus that crazy in the games either. Like, Cyrus is kind of whack in this game. But that's just because we've played through Platinum so many times, but
when it comes to a rating, I think fans of Pokemon prioritize different things, so what I like may be completely different if you play Pokemon for aspects that I don't care about. These games are great for the music alone, while to other it literally doesn't matter. I'd say if you never played the originals, this is your time to finally play a classic Pokemon game. Diamond and Pearl are now obsolete unless you despise the art style.
Man, listen. Listen. There's no reason to play Diamond and Pearl anymore. Even as a ROM hack, there's no reason to play Diamond and Pearl anymore. Nobody touched that game. If it's not Platinum or this, don't touch Sinnoh ever again. There's no reason to. They destroyed Diamond and Pearl with these games. Make them obsolete. Like at least with Oris, you can still go back and play Ruby and Sapphire. You can still play Gold and Silver with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You can still play Red and Blue. But never in my life has Pokemon ever killed a game before. It happened today. It happened this year, 2021. They completely killed 2 games in their series. It's disgusting. They really just destroyed Diamond and Pearl. You don't need that no more. What do you need Diamond and Pearl for? Collectors? Sure. You gonna play them? No. The box art do look nice though. That box cover, like the box art, that bitch do look nice. I got it. They do look nice, but man.
The originals, this does feel like those games on the Switch. If you prioritize Platinum's changes and updates, it's far from perfect. If you prefer tile-based Pokemon and chibi art styles, then these are for you. Especially if you're the type of fan who didn't like the changes ORAS made to the world and lore of Ruby and Sapphire, to a person like me who plays Pokemon games to assemble, train, and bond with a team of Pokemon as I journey through the Pokemon world, then this is another enjoyable Pokemon game. It's a very good entry-level title too, but it also has a nice challenge for veteran players, especially if you manage to account for the EXP share. At the end of the day, these games were made to be as faithful as can be so that fans can play Pokemon Legends Arceus if they prefer a Sinnoh-based game.
I'm so excited for this. I don't know why.
When it comes to it, the backbone of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are too strong for my gripes to overpower. Its glaring flaws can be worked around in my future playthroughs, and Sinnoh is now a region I can enjoy even more without the restrictions of HMs. And if you enjoyed this review, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't.
That was a good video. Yo, shout out to my G. Hold on, let me. You already know. You gotta support the other YouTubers, man. I'm leaving a like. I'm leaving a like and a comment. This was a flawless video. 10 out of 10 for real. What are you talking about? This is immaculate. This is a really good video. I like this. Listen, this is a really good review, or I guess thoughts, impressions, or whatever. I think this kind of like lets me, I kind of want to talk about something now that I probably will talk in another video. But you know, this is a really good video. Link to the original in the description section below. Bye.